You're welcome to the Talking Point Show on Elegbete TV and Elegbete TV Radio. My name is Idafe Matthew Esiogene. Well, before I go on the show, let me say a massive thank you and appreciation to Kingsley Ediale for an amazing write-up. That article is top-notch. If you've not read it, go to Facebook, search for Ediale Kingsley. The name is on the screen. Search for Ediale Kingsley, and I think you should not just read the write-up about me, but read all of his write-up. He's currently the best writer in Nigeria as far as I'm concerned, and I pray that your writings will take you to the very highest heights that you dream and desire to be at. I also want to say a very big thank you to one person who started this journey for me since 2004. We're going to take out Benny. I mean, your support. Every time we call on you that we need this, we need that, you're always there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Mr. Alex Anago, yes, Alex Transfiguration Football Academy, thank you very much for being a pillar of support, and a whole host of other people who supported this dream. And to the fans, to everyone, especially those of you in the WhatsApp group, I want to say massive thank you, because without you, this show is dead. And the fact that every day you keep pushing the show, keep pushing it. I must make a confession that I didn't think that this show was going to be a success. I wasn't sure what's going to happen, but everybody keeps saying, let's do it, let's do it. So I said, okay, let's do it. But then you guys have made it so much, so good. Now let's pick on one of the things that I like to say before I go straight to the show. And this is role modeling. I've looked at a lot of people who have become role model for me. One of them is the great Ali Baba, Gbenga Adeyinka the First, Bovi, and Timida Kolo. I mean, role models does not necessarily have to be people that are older than you, but it has to be people who live life in a certain way that you wish you would want to live your life if you're in their shoes, or if the roles are swapped. And you should take turn to be a good role model, especially for your children, for people around you, people who work under you, people who work with you, and people who you see. But role modeling does not have to be eye service. It is the way you live your life. Live it in such a way, understanding that people are watching you, and there are people who take your words serious, people who take your actions serious, people who look at you and say, if you can do it, I want to do it too. So don't model the wrong thing for people because they believe in you, because they take your word to heart, because they believe that anything you say is right. You'll be doing the wrong thing, and then they will copy it. Don't forget, those who are watching you are more than those who are not watching you. And imagine the multiplier effect that your actions would be on the people who are watching you, who choose to copy your style. So make sure that the style, the model that you're putting out there is a style that your 20 years person from now will be very, very proud of. That's always one of the things that I think of. 10 years from now, how would I feel about the things that I've done today? And Facebook has helped us a whole lot by reminding us of the things we posted 10, 15 years ago. And every time some of them come up, I'm like, wow, 10 years ago I was this smart, I was this intelligent. It gives me, sense. So you should do the same thing by modeling your life after something that you'll be proud of in the future. But then, having said that, let's hit the ground running and take the first contributor on the show today.
My name is Abayomi from Sokoto State. What I want to ask is, what is the way forward for my team, Barcelona? Can we win any trophy this season with the way we've been playing our games? What is the way forward, Elegbete?
All right, Abayomi from Sokoto. First off, thank you very much for joining us all the way from Sokoto. We're still looking for our first abroad contributor, somebody from the abroad, but all the way from Sokoto. That's very far. I've been there before, so I know. Barcelona are not completely out of the league yet. Real Madrid are also the same as Barcelona. One day Real Madrid is blistering, the next day they are playing very badly. So this could be, they beat Barcelona 2-0. Akpororo, Vinicius Junior Akpororo, and Mariano Diaz scored those 2 goals, and it seems like, okay, Barcelona are done for. But don't forget that Real Madrid would go back again and lose to a team like Levante, and lose to a team like Eibar, lose to a team like Real Sociedad. So it depends on how many points Barcelona is able to pick up amongst the lesser team in La Liga. I call it the Sir Alex Ferguson principle. If they can apply the Sir Alex Ferguson principle, it's good. I still insist that the biggest loser this season is Atletico Madrid, because the league is poised for Atletico Madrid to blow everybody out and win it. But I can still forgive them because somehow they are rebuilding their team in terms of the attack, the midfield, and restructuring. So with time, they will get there. But this is the season they should have seized the initiative and put daylight between them and the chasing pack. Having said that, I think the league is still open for 3 teams. Real Madrid first, because they're on top today. Barcelona, and then Atletico Madrid. Anyone can stumble, anyone can go on a very smooth run and then get it going. The one that get knocked out of the Champions League first might be the one that will struggle. That's the way I see it. In Spain, in England, is a different thing. When you get knocked out of the Champions League, it means you have time to focus. But in Spain, if Madrid or Barcelona get knocked out of the Champions League, it is crisis time. For Barcelona, what is good with Barcelona, and I've said this before, is that if they don't win anything this season, it will be very, very good. It will be time for them to restart because this rebuilding is 4 years late. They are 4 years behind schedule. They should rebuild. They should start planning how to play without Messi, how to make Messi play beat part instead of playing the main part. They should get a new president, get election and get a new president. This entire board should be wiped out, get a new coach, a coach that will come in and play something different. Enough of the Barcelona tiki-taka or something that look like tiki-taka. Times have changed. People have understood that system. Barcelona should wait. Maybe they will come back with it again, but they should wait and then do something different, be pragmatic, be different from what everybody know them to be. Maybe they will hit it well. I hope I've answered your question, but I don't think that Barcelona are out of the title race just yet.
My name is Amzat Abdullah, all the way from Ijebu Ososa in Ogun State. My question to you this morning is, this Chelsea team, for now, everybody they talk say youth. I won't ask, make you take your Bejeru high and your understanding of the game. I won't ask, my question be say, what does future hold for this present Chelsea team? Because this Chelsea team now, it don't turn to like better to say, even to carry win or draw yourself, go your heart go dey for your mouth. Abeg, I wan make you help me talk on am this morning. Wetin, so as the team dey go, can the team make that top 4 this season?
All right, Amzat Abdullah from Ijebu Ojo, whatever your place is. Sorry if I not call the name, we're no verse. Let me say it this way. Everybody will play football na youth. Whether they play at the age of 30 or not na youth. So, but I understand where your analysis they come from. The rest of the chasing pack, from Sheffield to Manchester United to Tottenham Hotspur, the rest of the chasing pack are not making it difficult for Chelsea. But Chelsea could regret, see, if to say we they win these matches now, by now we don't put big gap between us and those teams, so they will lose hope to the chase. But then I mean the beauty of football. English league don't turn to a league where we say once one team don't establish a position, say now they won't win the league. The rest of the teams they play well. If you notice in the last 5 years, I say they always be. Once one team don't establish, maybe only one team go to chase them, then the rest will just play like Legbere. For Chelsea, I think Chelsea fans, too much success don't spoil una. To the point where we say because say una they always win things, una they always be successful. Una not on the border, they think say sometimes too, una go need to re-engineer, rebuild, regenerate. Chelsea they go through a rebuilding and regeneration process. Since Roman Abramovich take over from Chelsea, buy Chelsea from Ken Bates, Chelsea always pay money for the best players, the biggest players in the game to win. You know, they started all these 30 million, 50 million signing of players. So if you look very carefully, you go even give Frank Lampard a chance. They get a rookie coach, get rookie players and everything, everybody in a smally. So I not feel really call them Legbere per se. Rather, I go say Frank Lampard, they try. In the face of the kind of competition when he get, if they give you at the beginning of the season, say Chelsea go there ahead of Manchester United and Spurs and the rest of the Chelsea pack, with this as smally, with players where we say they no even sign and transfer ban. Una go there happy, say yes, it happened like that. So not they bet on them. If not the betting ticket, they make you the best, not they bet on them. But just take and say, Chelsea, na team where we say they go through a process. We all know that at the end of this season, Roman Abramovich not go like what TDC. He go release money. The 150 million from the sales of Eden Hazard, they never spend that. Plus the normal transfer budget where we say they're supposed to put in for the 2 windows where they don't pass, where they don't spend money, so they go ahead and join. So you're looking at a Chelsea team that can afford to spend between 150 million to 250 million, because ordinarily Chelsea transfer budget now in the range of 100 million to 150 million. So let's say in 2 windows they not spend money. So the first window 150 million from the Eden Hazard money, they not spend out. The second window another 150 million, that's about 300 million. But maybe let's say they want the conservative. In 250 million, Chelsea go buy the player. Not forget they don't already buy Ziyech. They will buy the players who they need. And this Legbere level will come out. Some of these players where they nothing meet expectation, they will either loan them out or they go sell them, or some of them go act as backup. And just imagine if you now have Tammy Abraham as backup to a major striker. You now have Messi Mount as backup, Barkley as backup. All these people, they don't already get Premiership experience. So if they be backup, they go come in with experience and not be Lenny or Lena anymore. So it will really help the whole. But just give Chelsea some time. You go see what they go fit do.
Hello, Elegbete TV Radio. My name na Neji. I dey talk from Ecom for Cross River State. The thing wey I wan talk about for this talking point show na onto the Nigerian League and Kwara United. E dey surprise me because team wey buy slot from Delta Force when season never even too go far. Person for think say as they come the league, say they wan come try body well, give people wahala so that themselves maybe even qualify for continental competition. But now na them come dey suffer relegation. Shey money don waste be this? Abi wetin be the sense in spending that much money to buy slot from another team? Then you wan come relegate for just one season wey you play. Kwara United don tire me o. Another thing wey I wan talk today for the talking points show for Elegbete TV Radio na onto the Basketball African League wey dey come. E dey sweet me body the way Rivers Hoopers dey take sign better players. They don sign 3 international based players now wey be say go represent them for the Basketball Africa League wey go start on the 13th of March. E dey sweet me body because na them be Nigeria only representatives, and e mean say as they don dey make these additions to their squad, they no just wan go that competition make everybody go dey pack beating put for their head. Them sef ready to compete and to win the first ever Basketball Africa League. Well, me I dey here na the small one wey me I wan talk be this. Thank you, Mr. Elegbete, for this opportunity to be part of the Talking Points show on top Elegbete TV Radio. Again, my name na Neji from Ecom, Cross River State.
Hey, Neji from Ecom. Your contribution there, it is sweet me for it. I seen it don't be like see you the massage me the way you tell the talker, the way your pidgin English they flow for your mouth. It can't be like I just change the full show to pidgin English show because you just say sweet. The question, the way you ask the question. First off, the basketball side, I not got anything to talk. You even know past me for basketball, so I don't know anything to talk. But I did happy, Sha. When I first read the story of what the Rivers Hoopers did, I say yes. At least for inside this country, some people. They get head. They are canoe share. It dey for the right place. They fuse. It they work well. Not be say they be Fetamoye or they be Legbere. Now let's go to Kwara. Kwara now be the example of money misroad. People will be say, at the first episode we also will give some people thumbs up to Rivers Hoopers, thumbs down Legbere as in what if that dance with my graphic person they dance Teshimole. They suppose dance Teshimole for their head because. They not just they use their account shot, so they not just get sense, waste money. 15 million, they say they owe 15 million. No. They never pay that money finish. Now they'll go relegate again, go meet the same people again. Next year again, they'll say they want to buy slots again. That same money where they waste. So to say that if at a place, say okay, they use half of that money, pay their players, therefore gain promotion, therefore not build a team, therefore get momentum coming into the league. But you not buy players, you spend that kind of money to buy slots, you not buy players, you don't even bring in good coaches, you don't do proper welfare. If you're hungry to play Premier League where we see you get money to burn, then you go spend the money well. I mean, I don't see teams do this type of thing before. But you're not ready to spend money, you just won't come because say you see some kind of money misroad. Well, and then now whether this or neither day. But Nyasha, Neji, thank you very much for reaching us all the way from Ecom in is it Cross River State or Akwa Ibom? Somewhere around that region, Aqua Cross. And yeah, I hail you. More go to the next person.
My question is actually on this invitation being sent to Akinwumi Amao by the great man himself, Ibrahimovic. My question is, what impact do you think this will have on our grassroots football? I mean, regarding the teenage set. Thank you.
All right, Samson. Not two football match be the same. If they tell you, say, at the beginning of the season, give you 1 million, I say, make you, as Liverpool, they play with their form, so make you pick a team where go stop the unbeaten run of Liverpool. I'm sure, say, you know, go pick Wolves. as one of the team we get the heart, the audacity to triumph. You're not going to pick them. Even that time when they go on that run at the beginning, and the kind of form when Man United did for early season, they tell you say now Man United will be the first team who will make the drop point. You also not go agree. There were other teams that were in better form, Man City, Leicester City, that were in better form. But somehow they managed to win. El Clasico na derby match. And when they play derby match, the spirit, the attitude, they did different. So what they go play when they play against Man City, it go also do different. Sergio Ramos not go play that match against Man City. We never know now whether Laporte could do ready, but Moko say it be. These two teams get defensive frailties. These two teams also get attackers who go fit punish you any day. These two teams also get midfielders who say they fit crack open any defense. I think it will be match of the round when that match happen. Because Man City, I see them against Aston Villa, and I keep asking myself, okay, yes, the Aston Villa goalkeeper did good, but there's just something missing in this Man City team this season. When we say it did last season and the season before. Man City can implode on Champions League night, but I'd also predict before on this show, say, Man City look like that Chelsea of 2012. They're not playing well, but this ban could make them win this Champions League so that it will be in your face for UEFA Champions League and the UEFA body entirely. But let's see how it goes. I don't think say the effect of this match will reflect on what happened for the UEFA Champions League for Etihad, because when they reach Etihad, now different kettle of fish, different competition, different ball game, different atmosphere. The only advantage will be say Real Madrid will get be say Manchester City fans never know how to create Champions League nights. The way you get Anfield, the way you get Old Trafford, the way you get Juventus or Napoli, they never sabi create all those kind of atmosphere, or no camp. They never sabi create that kind of atmosphere. So Real Madrid players will play with a very relaxed mind and ease to the game, and like they play for neutral ground. So that's the only advantage. But other than that, I don't think say this a classical result could get any bearing on that. Real Madrid if go lose their next game to a very similar team, they not lose to Levante. So it's a possible thing. But let's go to the next person. And to add, now Elegbete TV, not Elegbede. Not be Elegbere. I beg. I beg at the beg.
Hello, Elegbete TV radio. Now well done. Oh. We really appreciate what you they do for our corner. Bro, I don't know what happened to Leicester. Oh. They don't go like 8 match now. They never even win one. I doubt. And if they don't win, no go even pass one. For 8 match now, they have been very poor. Either they draw, they lose, and their performance have not even good. Oh, now because of Ndidi we no dey. I bet me highlight on this thing. And then for Tottenham, Jose Mourinho get plenty excuse to give as strikers no dey. I think say that they tried their best, yeah, especially the new signings wey im don sign, but still results no dey go their way. So whether na next season you go dey see the best of Jose, so at least you no go get excuse since Harry Kane go don come and Son, and then they go fit buy some other players. And then I feel say Liverpool go don win the league, even if although they lose to Watford, they don win the league already. The unbeaten na to just give Arsenal back their trophy. And then this El Clasico, me I no dey surprised o. Even the Madrid sef wey win next tomorrow, they fit go to one other set of figure or another club. So the league, I feel say na on our last day or time we go know who go win am. For e get one other thing wey I wan ask you. This Bayern Munich interim manager, the man don do well pass some coaches wey dey permanent sef. You feel say whether they go fit give am permanent job next season? Because he don do well as in don groom those players together wey they come dey play like professional well. I no feel say Bayern too big for am because he don manage them, don manage those guys during interim era. So whether they fit give am permanent. When I watch their last match, even without Lewandowski, see the way they take dey play. And then I wan ask you one question. During your playing days career, do you ever have any maybe best friend for one club? Maybe say you go like to dey play with every now and then. If you see, even if you comot for that club, you go like make e join you.
All right, my brother, Emperor Nasi here, but you don't mention your name and you talk many things. As a matter of fact, you don't ask questions until the end, and then you talk about Leicester, you talk about Bayern Munich. So let me take it a bit. Bayern Munich in their last, Leicester City in their last 8 games, they never really do well, and that again goes to that argument why they talk say the English league are not going to fit Greece in the best league in the world. Once a team, there are certain things where we say some teams they play for. Some teams they play for 40 points. Once they meet that 40 points, they go start to play in here. Once Leicester already find out say they go already qualify for Europe next season, either Champions League or Europa, plus the ban on City again, they just relax, like no need. And then Ndidi not playing, they're not got another person to come in and as backup to Ndidi. So that's another very major problem. For Bayern Munich, as a Flick, the new coach, the interim manager, he don't do well, but whether I go fit continue, for me, if you ask me, I go say me Bayern give him the job. But you know, Bayern a pressure cooker. So they say the hope say he's supposed to win Champions League, he's supposed to do far. If he carry the reach semi-finals or finals of Champions League and win the German Bundesliga, as I wish so, if Bayern not go win and make RB Leipzig winner, but because of my company contract with FC Bayern, I want me Bayern winner because I want again say next season the trophy go dey inside this studio, we go use them. Take producer, maybe Ian Robert go come Nigeria. Imagine if I invite you now, because next year also when they bring the Bayern legend, I go call some of them for this group. Say, Mona come, even if I just to come snap picture with the Bundesliga trophy, Mona come. So I want me Bayern winner. This one not be objective opposition, a sentimental position. About me making friend, I not really spend long time. I play for Nigerian League 2.5 season. I play for Europe only one season, and the second season, pre-season, I get injured. About best friend, Hassan Egimes is my friend. He's a Turkish guy, Turkish-German guy. He's my friend, and our friendship lasted even after my game. We're still friends till today. There is another guy who, you know, I would love to have played. He was a good midfielder who I would have loved to play with if I was continuing to play. But I think the favorite friendship I had in football, Imama Mapakabo is also my friend, fantastic goalkeeper, my senior, but a wonderful guy. The best friend I made is Coach Monday Sinclair, and then a few other people like that. Long and short is, in football, things happen so fast that sometimes you don't even remember to make friendship. Maybe if to say I play for one club for a very long time, I for build that kind of friendship, the kind of Neymar, Suarez and Messi kind of friendship. I don't know, but I really do not have that. I've been in Lagos for 16 years now, and almost all the friends, I worked in radio for 13 years. Almost all the friends I've made, they are mostly outside radio, not even in radio. So it's strange. If I look at my person from that angle, maybe I for still not make friends in the industry. If you look, I can't tell you that, from where I worked before, but I worked in ITV for less than 3 years, and I made very great friends. Temisa Nokomi, the late Digitinubu, Chela Ikpekun, the current sports commissioner of sports, Bela Kazim, what's it called? Uncle Bodeo Gutui, a lot of them. Friendship is something that is both ways. If the person is willing to be your friend and you also see something to learn from the person, you become friends with them. So from football, I don't know. Not much, apart from Hassan Egimes and maybe one or two persons. But I think from Port Harcourt, I made a lot of friends, especially playing for Chaparros at the time. I made a lot of friends, but other than that, nothing much.
Hello, Elegbete TV Radio. My name is Matthias, calling from Ikorodu. I want to talk about the Clasico that went out yesterday. Do you think the excitement and the Rasmata in the Clasico is going down? Because in yesterday, I don't see anything special. There's no spectacular. There's no the way we used to feel about the Clasico. Everything, the game is just like a normal game that normally happened every season. Do you think the glory day of El Clasico is going down or is going to pass? Because yesterday, when Ronaldo was at Madrid, you could see how people were always eager to see the match. But yesterday, I don't see something like that. That is one. Two, Man United, this boy, Bruno Fernandes, I'm sure emotion about this guy. Because what is bringing the table now, what I'm praying for now is Pogba to come back early so that the team can cheer. Please, I want you to analyze that game for me. Well, many people are still complaining that the second goal of Everton is not an offside because Sigurdsson was the one that blocked the field of David Giga. Do you think the VR call was on point or was not on point? Thank you.
All right, Matthias Omekorodu, thank you very much for your contribution. Let me start from back to front. The goal where they disallow na VAR error. First off, that goal, if to say that player no dey there, David De Gea done the wrong go that side before I come back that ball for don't enter. And one word the other, therefore classify the goal as own goal. So if they classify that goal as own goal, it means say na Manchester United player now touch the ball last and he redirects the ball to another side. I can't say for sure. If you look at the movement of David De Gea going one side and then coming back, I can't say for sure say if he save that ball. And the player will be say they ground, he make sure say leg no touch. It just be like when they give a pass. I don't see before when they give pass, player can open the leg, the ball pass under the leg, the other teammate can run, go get the ball. You cannot say that's an offside ball. Now deflection, it doesn't like just straight hit. I for feel argue. But VAR will do what they want to do, what they sabi do. Now coming to the El Clasico, the thing is we don't get so used to El Clasico of Messi, Ronaldo that we don't even want to give people chance. I think the El Clasico yesterday was fantastic. It was good. Both teams gave their best. It's just that Real Madrid took their chances. The fact that Vinicius Junior, even Mariano Diaz just entered the game, first touch or second touch, he scored the goal, tells you a lot. It's new kids on the block. We've seen the Galacticos El Clasico. We've seen the El Clasico that was run by Ronaldinho and Samuel Eto'o. We've seen El Clasico that was taken over by Ian Robben, what's it called, Mesut Ozil. I think we give this set of players a chance to also grow into it. One other thing about El Clasico is you need players who understand the weight of that El Clasico. What El Clasico mean to be able to judge them. These players just coming. Some are just even coming into their form, coming into shapes, and just a fine, consistent playing time. So maybe you want to see that spark, that craziness where certain kind of players bring in. Don't forget, say, there was a time where we say some set of players we don't play together for long. You get David Villa, you get Iniesta, Xavi, Sergio Busquets, Lionel Messi, Carlos Puyol. All of these players play together. Valdés, they play together for a very long time. So coming into the El Clasico, some came from La Masia. Then at Real Madrid, you have Sergio Ramos, you have Marcelo, you have all these players who also played together for long. They know the heat and the pressure of it. So these players too, they need some time to get into it. Now let's move into Bruno Fernandes. Man United board go they regret now why they not sign Bruno Fernandes in the summer to start the season with them. But I still insist that Bruno Fernandes alone no go stop everything because everybody's not looking at Bruno Fernandes as the Jesus of the team. He's going to work on top of water. He's going to turn water into wine, stop deaf ears, stop the woman with the issue of blood, open the grave and bring Lazarus to life. At some point, Manchester United, they still get some weakness in them in terms of their turnover, in terms of their ability to play as a team. When Odion coming into the game, I noticed that they're not really the pass to Odion well. You know, Odion was just looking for free ball, maybe Namio. And then when they changed in Mata, I don't think Mata was supposed to come into that game because the game was going well until Mata came in. Mata didn't mark. Then a game will be say your opponent depress you, you can't still go bring in a player will be saying the mark at all. I think that was just a mistake. Those are some of the things where maybe they say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, whether he do well or he not do well, they need to sack him at the end of the season because sometimes the game management is very very poor. But Bruno Fernandes, anybody who know football knows say that guy a solid player and he go do well. Manchester United fans supposed to be happy. I just look forward to the day where we see Bruno Fernandes and Pogba go play on the same team and probably the Matic behind them and make I see how that game go. But for my mind though, a very very good player.
This is your boy Isaac. I dey para like this. Waiting they make me para. We say Baka, then fall my hand. Then fall my hand for a classical. I no go lie. Then fall my hand. How they go have fantastic first half, second half, Madrid just take over, just like that. Elegbeta, help me to Kai. What really went wrong? Me, I won't know because I don't understand. Because confidence level for the first half is dey high. I mean, at the changes way Saint-Étienne make. He come off Vidal. We know say Vidal no dey play well, but you come off Vidal, come put Brightway, wey be attack. Who go dey hold midfield? As Vidal come out like this, midfield just for yakata. I beg, Elegbete, help me chook your Gbejero eye for this matter. He no sweet me at all. At all, if na draw go know say we still dey lead, but now Madrid don't take over. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all.
Oh, Isaac, sorry. At some point, even say, well, the two teams played well. I agree with you. The changes of Setien. I'm not like Setien as a coach for Barcelona anyway. I think it's good for Barcelona making it happen so that the revolution, the change go quick happen. The substitution was poor. I think say that game, they for still leave on like that. Vidal supposed to finish that game because what thing they do going forward, they help plug the midfield and that ginger when he gets to the help. But when you look at say Sergio Busquets play well. Now one of the best players of the Clasico, but he needs support because he does weak and he not get that support. Having said that, I also think that Zidane na better coach and as Zidane win the game. He see the mistake when he make against City and he correct him for this El Clasico sharply. He leave Vinicius say go, but you go die there no matter what happen. So when he just be like say Barcelona call they want creep back into the game to call equalize, he just bring in Mariano. And if you look, he gives some sign. So it can be like say as Barcelona the press, maybe they just give the ball to Mariano. He don't already tell Mariano where he go run into the channel where we say they open. And that channel they open, as he just get the ball, he just play him. And like try a luck, he buy tickets, he win the lottery. Barcelona, they need a miracle, but I just feel say they just huff and puff to the end of this season and they made a press the restart button. Some of these players needs to go. Even Messi, for me, it is time for Barcelona to say thank you to Messi, do a testimonial for him, let him go. Make him go maybe, okay, China now, I don't know, maybe go US. Go play, go see create a great storm in the US. Everything not be money. Messi don't, all the money Messi don't get. So if you not feel use and take care of yourself for the rest of your life, now he be saying now he do himself. So make him just go play football. Or if you see go Man City, go to play cameo role or somewhere. Maybe go play for Man City, make him win Premier League title, or go sign for Juventus self. Make we see Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Or probably get angry and go and sign for Bayern Munich. Who knows? And then we say I go be, but when any club want to sign, I made the first say, guy, you're not going to play regularly. You play some matches, you're not going to play some matches, and they're not going to build the team around you. You agree or you not agree. Then Barcelona can go ahead because if they see set up a new team with Messi as the arrowhead, problem goes still there because Messi, he don't overwork the talent we God give him. It is time for him to rest, make somebody else come take over. It's as simple as that. I don't know how many footballers, apart from Cristiano Ronaldo, will get longevity and consistency in their football career like Messi. So not be shame for Messi to retire now. He's not going to win the World Cup. He's not going to win the Copa America. Make him just move on and then make things deal. He's not getting to prove for Barcelona and at club level anymore. So that's the way I see him. Isaac, no para. Take it easy. I did notice one thing with Isaac. When Barcelona lose, you go say them. When Barcelona win, you go say we. I don't understand. Only when Barcelona win, now you be part of Barcelona. Well, any Asha, as you have to take force, so I bet pick them up. May you use sellotape. Show you the same plastic now. Use fine plastic, melt plastic, the liquid. Use and gum your hand so that your hand go day back again. I bet the para.
My name na Adiola. I dey call from the sports city, Surulere, the only city we get to stadium. The thing I want to talk now about this Man U Everton match yesterday. Why be say all the goal wey dem dey score against Man U now? Now VAR dey rule am offside. 2 against Chelsea, 1 against Everton. Shey na so this thing go dey go? Abeg explain better to me. Abeg my brother. God bless you. God bless Elegbete Radio and TV.
All right, thank you very much, Diola. I like that part where you say the only city with 2 stadiums. Well, for Port Harcourt, Port Harcourt City also gets 2 stadiums. Elekaya and Civic Center. I just like I talk that. I might just bring that one and make it not be like say now Leona. Moving on, Manchester United. I'm not saying that Man United fought too. Now VAR will not just work for England. I not believe Man United. They work against everybody. They never get the VAR right. Or maybe the time where they teach people, like Nigerian politicians, the English FA people where they send, the referees where they send, they drink tea finish, they call the sleep and the snore. You know, say Nigerian politicians, when they travel abroad for all this UN conference and the rest, they'd always have this sleep. Maybe not that thing happen. I don't know, but I just think so. But more will see how next season will be. You yourself, just look and say, Man United, they lucky. Me, I think say that ball, there's more call and goal, but they lucky to pick 1 point from a game where we say they're supposed to even win. But how Man United draw that game, it still surprised me. Well, Shush is life as my Ijo brothers go talk. More just leave it for that like that. Make I go to the last contributor for the day.
My name is Daniel from Unilag. My question is this scoreline that Enyimba played 1-1 at home. what is their chances when they go away, and where do you see them ending of the season in the CAF Confederations Cup?
All right, Father Daniel from Unilag. Ah, for my mind, Enyimba don't come out to Orayo came here, get a draw. They score a way goal. Enyimba need a miracle to get past this round. It's not the impossible, but for letting that team score that away goal, those people go use both politics and everything to knock Enyimba come out. That said, and it look like say Enyimba might not also be able to bounce back in the league to qualify for continental next season, but the FA Cup still there, so there are so many sides to it. Let's see how that one goes. But for my mind, I think Enyimba don't come out, but they still get the opportunity to prove me wrong. I go there happy if they feel prove me wrong. That the way the matter to be. Once again, I want to say very big thank you to everybody. Today, at the day where we get the highest amount of contributors, nine contributors today. Very, very grateful. Once again, I want to say very big thank you to my producer, yes, McDonald Chukwemeka Okparaocha. If not be you, the show go, they showless. Thank you as well to Kingsley Ediale for a wonderful piece that you wrote about me, my team, and this company. God could bless you, and God will also make sure see your name they mention in the best place of great reward. You shall be recompensed greatly. I want to say a very big thank you as well to Oganetega Ogbeni for inspiration, support, and motivation. Thank you to my wife and my kids. Thank you to my lovely crew, the best crew in the land, and to everybody who is part of this production. Every one of them will contribute, and every one of them the WhatsApp group, and everybody will be say they watch, share, and comment on our content. We salute all of them. I take leave on that. Somebody say make I do that my sign out what I do when I see the radio. These are the voice of the Lagos was for the proper bishop and the medical address. She just said the medical area. I hello now.